it just fell apart. We never got back. No energy on the bench. Nothing. Got away from our game plan and got killed out there.
It's been a consistent problem giving up chances while you guys are on the power play. Bit you
Yeah.
a few times tonight. Why is that happening? How do you prevent that?
We just got to recognize danger, and we're not doing a good job of that right now. We're taking, high quality chances, and they're taking them down, scoring us every time. I don't know why we do it. We're all guilty of it, and gotta get better at that.
So when you're giving up short-handed goals, and then you're thinking to yourself, we can't take the normal plays we would make on a power play in case they get a short-handed goal. Does it work the other way around too, negatively on your own? Thinking, oh, crazy bird, and get up somebody short-handed.
Yeah.
We got to be awfully safe here instead of just working power play the way it normally would work.
Yeah, it's definitely momentum swings their way. You want to, when you're on the power play, you want to create momentum for your team, and it's when you're worried about giving up shorthanded goals and stuff like that, it's not good. So gotta definitely get better at our power play for sure.
Of that game, obviously that's a good team. They're hunting for playoff position there.
Yeah, I mean they're a good team, and they're they have a lot to play for. But we got a couple bad bounces, couple unfortunate goals, and I think that just we kind of went into a lull from there, and we never got out of it.
You bring up the bounces. Say Jordan does score that goal, a couple of those pucks don't bounce in past Ben. Does the air get let out of the balloon, kind of like it did? Did it feel like the air got let out of the balloon?
Yeah, I think so. I think once they got a couple there. I think we kind of saw the energy level and everything go down, and it's something that can't happen, and it's something that we need to. You're going to get down in games, whether it's game 1 or game 70, but it's the good teams that don't get away from their systems that battle back to win those games.
Just give me
No.
Thanks, Bob. I'm here with David Perron. David, how can you explain that this team has been shut out 9 times this season?
Well, a lot of people are saying that we're a team that can score a goal, but score some goals. If you look at the goals for in the league, we're not even top 15, I think. So we can't cheat the play to make our plays, and sometimes we're guilty of that, and that shows right away against teams that can play the right way.
Is this a game that maybe you could have taken control of in the first 10 or 12 minutes? Because it didn't seem like a lot was happening, and then all of a sudden they start to pour it on late in the first.
Yeah, well, we sure weren't generating anything, so I don't think there's a minute in the game that we won. So it's pretty embarrassing to play in games like that. And like I said, we played 15, 20 games, some pretty good hockey. Everything was kind of clicking, guys getting chemistry, and we kind of changed the way we play. I don't know why, because it had been working, and I don't know, it'd be easy to stand here and be really frustrated and snap, but it's obviously not the right thing to do.
David, sorry if you addressed this already, but can you talk about power play? There's been
we were smarter. I thought we were better defensively. We didn't, we stopped in our end zone and made him turn over, and we were able to pot some goals. And obviously, it was a better effort from us and a more focused and detailed effort on our own end, and paid off.
What does Talbot bring every time he goes into the game? He just never allows a lot of goals.
Yeah, he brings saves. I mean, he's calm. There's not a lot of rebounds when he plays. I think he swallows up a lot, or he controls it, and so that's nice. It's nice and calm, and I mean, when he gets in the net, it's no different than Hanky. He's been solid back there, and another good one tonight.
The win aside, did you accomplish? Did you get your game back in order? Did you accomplish the things you needed to accomplish to get your game back as a team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously in Calgary, we felt that defensively we were kind of sloppy, and tonight, our main focus was to protect the middle and work from there, and making sure that when Cam does have to face a shot, it's only one, and he was great tonight. He made some big saves for us as well.
You guys pre-scout of Edmonton, did you guys see anything on their power play that would lead you to believe that it might be some opportunities for some short-handed rushes or anything?
No. I mean, you go out when you're killing a penalty and you're just looking to make sure you keep the puck out of your net. And like I said, if you get an opportunity to jump on something, you try to jump on it.
Thanks.
You don't have to try to do much more than play the details part of it, the system. And you'll get a couple more chances, and if you score, so be it. If not, you protect Cam and what we're doing defensively, and that's what we did.
You and Marty back together, I mean, I wouldn't say putting a lot of pressure on himself, because it helps when you guys are winning, but how do you think that was working, reunited?
Yeah, I think it felt good tonight. We right from the first period, we could have scored. Puck's laying on the line, and that goes in, and he feels a lot different. But he was a lot more effective tonight. He was holding on to pucks. And when you're in these slumps, sometimes it takes a game or two where you're feeling good and nothing happens on the board. But the main thing is everybody feels good because we got to win tonight, and he'll feel good going to bed tonight. And it's not about. He'll say the same thing. It's not really about Marty or how we played together. Right now it's banking points, and we'll just build off some momentum. Everybody else stepped up tonight, and we'll step up tomorrow.
Do you get that sense too that he's handling it as you'd expect a veteran? Good.
It seemed like first shift. He almost potted one the first shift.
I thought it was great. Plays a hard style, and he's always moving. He's always backing off their D man, and he's hungry for the puck. So I thought he had a great game tonight.
Dallas, couple tips get you down a bit. What happened from there? It seemed like the wheels really came off.
Yeah, the first. So I was trying to remember the goals walking in. I believe the first 3 goals were all of a. The first one was a tip high. We looked at it. It was a goal. It was low enough. I got no problem with that. I thought it was a high stick at the time. The refs made a great call. But then the next 2 that went in, they were just crazy goals. And now you're down 3 and you're screwed. But that being said, I was, we were still preaching to the guys, like, let's just get one on the board and see where this goes. Maybe something's going to bounce for us. And then our power play, that fourth one, was just an absolute disregard for danger. Just absolute disregard for it. And it's unacceptable. And there's 2 ways to go about it. I can leave all of our skilled guys on the bench that play on the power play and put out our other guys, or they can get it together and understand danger. And that fourth one is just, it's unacceptable, and it can't happen.
That far too often on the power play this
year? Yeah, and I thought we had gotten away from it, and again, it's when there's danger, if you're cheating the play, it is going to get shoved, where, quickly, shoved in your net. We'll do it that way, and that was a prime example. We had a guy pinch in, had no business staying in there. And we had a guy in the middle that wasn't ready to back pressure, and then we, Taylor Hall's back there taking a 2-on-1. It can't happen.
9 shutouts this year, 6 at home, and of those 6 at home by combined score of, I think, 31-6, 31-0. Big picture comment.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's just.
But I don't know what you want me to say about it. It's.
So much. You beat Anaheim there. They're seeing some positives again, and then you're just last time before you go on the road for 3, and it happens again.
Well, that's the thing that I think everybody needs to understand this. I believe we're getting it through to our team. There's this misconception about this team that it's a offensive, skilled team. We're not. We have some players that have some skill, but the last 4 or 5 years, this team has been bottom 5 or 6 in shots for every year. Basically 26th every year in scoring. A couple times bumped up to maybe 19th or something like that. But there's this misconception about the team. This is not a high-powered offensive team. It's not. The history over the last 4 or 5 years shows that. And we have to find a way to manufacture some offense, and it's something that we're definitely going to have to look into this summer as we add and subtract.
Al, so you're now at a point with your power play where you have to start considering some fundamental shifts in the setup or the personnel, or is it a point now where you need to rethink it?
Well, our power play at home has been excellent. I think we were at least top 10, maybe top 6. But those guys should be able to get the job done. They were the guys that we basically use on the power play. They certainly got it done last year. We've used the setup that they used last year at home and on the road. When it struggled, we switched it. We switched it back. We've flipped back and forth a lot. So it's, in the end, you know what? You can run all kinds of different setups. Those guys are out there for a reason. They're able to see one play ahead. They've got a skill set to do it, hands to do it, heads to do it, and they've got to find the open play. But I've been quite happy with our power play at home. It's been excellent. For some reason, that same power play on the road hasn't been so good. But the thing that drives me nuts is the shorthanded goals against. It's just a total disregard for danger and defense. Just because you're on the power play doesn't mean you throw caution to the wind.
Was he hurt last game? Played?
He's been hurt for about 3 weeks. And it just got to a point where we were getting a little worried as the pain was increasing, and we sent him for an MRI. Has a small tear, so he's kind of week to week. It's not a massive tear, but we didn't want it to turn into anything bigger. No, his pec.
So you need some bodies down there. That's up to Craig.
Yeah, we're at bare minimum right now.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm gonna go talk to Craig about it right now.
Sure, forwards.
Yeah. We're gonna go talk about it right now.
Thanks, Nelson.
You practice a lot?
I'm still talking about that too.